Hello and welcome to this video. This is the start of the Reindeer Readathon. Today is December 1st and I'm going to be picking my TBR according to the prompts. This is a different angle than we normally film at, but this from here on over is my current TBR and I'm going to attempt to pick as many books on my current TBR so I don't have to buy books as possible. So let me pull up these prompts. Okay, so background on the Reindeer Readathon. I've never done it before. I randomly found it yesterday and decided to join because I wanted a prompt list to choose my TBR from. So, fun story, I did NaNoWriMo last month, and as a reward for hitting, I think like 10,000 words, I bought myself this book advent calendar. And I've seen it all over like TikTok, Instagram, and everything. And one of the things they said about it was that it comes with a like bingo card for reading. And then I get it, and I think you can see like it's bent and like kind of damaged. And then every single one of these pockets is empty. So that was a really big disappointment. I did buy it on Amazon, and so I requested to just have another one sent. And it was supposed to arrive yesterday, and then it updated, and now it's supposed to arrive December 6th. So that is too late to help me choose my TBR. So I went on a search yesterday for a readathon or something, and I found the Reindeer Readathon, which is a month-long challenge, which is exactly what I want, and they have a prompt list, which is what I wanted. So we're gonna go through this prompt list and try to find books. I can't guarantee I'm gonna read every single one of these books because I think there's 10 prompts. Each of them correspond to a different reindeer, so it's kind of fun. And you get different points for every single prompt, and there are different teams, so you know, a certain team can win. I was sorted into the snowflake team, so that is my team this year. Okay, let's get into the prompts. The first one is Dasher, and it says to read a book where the title contains one of the first 5 words you see on the word grid. Must be a word from the list. So I'll put on the screen, but there's this little like word search thing. So I'm just gonna see what I see. So the first thing I see is gold, summer. Okay, so I have like gold and summer, I think. I don't really want to read a book with summer in the title though. Okay, and storm, blood, and blood. So gold, blood, storm, and summer. I don't see anything with gold or blood or storm, but oh wait, oh. I have Empire of Storms. This is a big book to be trying to read 10 books this month, but I did actually download this on Audible. So I will listen to it as an audiobook probably instead of reading it physically. Okay, the next prompt is Dancer, which says to read a book with a title that has at least 5 words in it, which is scary because I don't think I have many. So I have 8 Dates, Anna Karenina, Say the Right Thing, that's only 4. The Gardener's Companion to... I mean, technically this is, but this is like not a book that you just read through. This is more of a reference book. It goes through all these plants. So I feel like that's not a great choice. I have a short story book, but I don't know. I do have this book, Save the Cat Writes a Novel. So I'm going to add this one. Okay, next prompt is Prancer, which is read a book set in a place you have never been. I mean, technically any fantasy book would be a place that I haven't been. Because I want to read it this month, I'm going to say Monstrous. This is the most recent volume of the book, and I got the Barnes & Noble exclusive edition. And this should also be a quick-ish read, which will be nice after having just chosen a book that's over 500 pages. The next prompt is Vixen, which is to read a book you've been putting off. Honestly, most of these books are new to my TBR. A few months ago, I had actually wiped out my entire TBR and read every single book. And so I've recently bought or been given all of these books within the last like 3 months. So it's hard for me to say that there's a book that I've been putting off because I haven't really had any of them that terribly long, except this short story collection. I have had this book on my TBR since I think high school or early college. I think early college actually. It was actually one of my mom's college textbooks, and she was going to throw it away, and I said, no, I want to read it, because I had done some like short story reading and stuff in high school and really enjoyed it. And I'm not saying that I don't enjoy this, but because it is a short story collection, it is difficult to just sit down and read all the way through it. But it is nice to read a short story here and there. So maybe I'll try to mix in these short stories with my other reading as I go, instead of trying to read like 5 short stories at once. So this is my next book. I'm a little scared by the page count that I currently have on my TBR. Okay, the next is Comet, which is to read a book that starts with the same letter as your star sign. I am a Libra. I don't think I have anything that starts with an L. Okay, so for that, we're gonna have to consult my Amazon wish list because I know I have a bunch of books on there. So let me see if any of them start with L. Okay, so in the Witcher series, there is a book called The Last Wish. And they said we could take out words like the and whatnot. Let me see if I can get that as an audiobook because I don't currently own it. No, unfortunately I cannot get that as an audiobook. I could maybe get it on my Kindle since one of the prompts was to read on the Kindle. You know, what I have actually been wanting to read though is Lessons in Chemistry. That does start with an L, and then I could watch the movie or the show. I don't know if it was a movie or a show that was recently made. Maybe I will download Lessons in Chemistry on my Kindle since I don't currently own the book. That is that. I'm actually really excited. I've been wanting to read Lessons in Chemistry for a while and just haven't gotten around to it and hadn't bought it. And so I'm excited for that. That'll be really fun. Okay, the next is Cupid. Read a book that has multiple points of view. I don't actually know. Okay, that one took some searching because I don't know if any of these have multiple POV, but because I read the first Witcher book, I think I'm gonna read the second one because I can get that from Libby, and that is The Time of Contempt. I'm assuming it has multiple POVs because in the first book, you're kind of jumping around from Geralt's point of view. You get to see Ciri, Yennefer, and like you see a bunch of different things. So I'm gonna count that as different points of view. I think it's different points of view. And I'm gonna assume that the second book is the same, so we're gonna count it for that prompt. It's kind of difficult to know for sure because I don't physically have the book, so we're gonna just fingers crossed that that counts. The next prompt is to read a book with multiple animals on the cover. I think I only have one of those. Unless we count like, do we count people as animals? Because there's a lot of people on this. But I don't know that I want to read this one, so if I'm being honest. I mean, yeah, there's only one bird on that. I think the only option that I really have is Demon Copperhead, which is a book that I've been wanting to read, but again, just because of page count reasons, I'm a little wary of it, but it's fine. I think it'll be good. This is the reason I read David Copperfield before, because it's supposed to be like a modern day David Copperfield. So I wanted to read that prior, but I have heard that it's not really necessary, so we'll add this to our TBR, I guess. The next one is Blitzen. Roll a dice or use a random number generator, numbers 1 through 6. The number you get multiplied by 100 is the minimum amount of pages you need to read in your book. Okay, just get a random number generator. Because I don't have a dice in this room. And I don't feel like going downstairs. Max 6. Okay, my random number generator gave me, I don't know if you can see that, it gave me a 1, so that's nice. I think I'm gonna go with the Christmas appeal because my goal for this book was to read it during Christmas, so I feel like this needs to fit one of my prompts, so let's read this one. That was a very kind dice generator or number generator, whatever. Okay. Rudolph, read a book that came out before you were born or a book that came out in 2023. So I think Immortal Longings came out this year. Okay, so I have this as an option. Probably have The Will of the Many as an option, but it's a pretty long book, and I'm already reading a few long books, and the print's kind of small, so I don't know if I want to read that this month. Anna Karenina, pretty sure came out before I was born, so these are my choices here, but just for like page count reasons, I think I'm gonna go with this because I would like to hit all of these prompts if possible, so I'm giving myself the best chance possible by choosing a somewhat shorter book. And I think that's actually all of our prompts. Okay, my camera overheated, but I'm back. So what I was saying is, for the bonus points for Christmas Star, you can read a book over 500 pages, and I think I'll probably count Empire of Storms for that. And then for Christmas Lights, an ebook, that'll be Lessons in Chemistry. Christmas Carols, an audiobook, that'll be The Witcher book. Christmas Tree, branch out and read a book you wouldn't typically go for. I'm gonna say that's gonna be the Christmas Appeal because I don't typically read Christmas books, and the one or two times that I have, I did not love them. So that's that. Then we have Christmas Elf, a book that has been on your shelf / TBR for a long time. That'll be the short story collection because it's been on there for at least 10 years. And then there's Slaying It, which is if you have completed all of your prompts and the Christmas bonus prompt, all the Christmas bonus prompts, you can redo one prompt of your choice for extra points. I doubt I will get that far, but you never know. Anyway, that is my TBR for December. I am excited to start reading these books, but I don't know that I'll get through all of them, but I think it'll be a really fun challenge. Stay tuned. I will probably vlog this. I don't know if I'll just do a month-long vlog and post at the end of the month or beginning of January, or if I'll keep it short and do weekly vlogs on this. We'll see. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm interested to hear what you're reading this December, if there's any festive books that I might enjoy, because I typically don't enjoy festive books. Recommend them, and I will see you all in the next video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye!